Hello, that's a great man for the radio show on this Wednesday. It's a rainy, gloomy Wednesday here in Greenville. Should be clearing out here later on today, depending on when you're listening to me. Let's talk about something here. I've been thinking about some things here today before I did this podcast, before I did the Great Man Radio Show, and I'm sitting here thinking about all the stuff I collected and about autographs. I know they want to charge at South Carolina Comic Con, to get a picture, selfie, and try to get an autograph. It's just hard for me to do that. You can get autographs pretty free in places. Let's see, at shows, or after the show, or somewhere in between, if you catch them right, or you have a media pass. I don't know if that'll work either, but I love what I do. I love when my dad was working for television stations and stuff. That's why I'm kind of like, what the heck is on my shoe? That's why I like, stuff like that. My dad worked for Channel 7 for a good 21 years through when I was in school, all the way through high school until he finally retired. Well, after he left and went doing other stuff, and then he went to Clemson and did that for a good amount of years and retired finally. But I love, being around famous people. I learned how to do that. The only time I ever paid for an autograph, I think it was $5 for Javier Lopez, maybe a little bit more, but it wasn't that much. I paid for Rusty Wallace's, but I got a picture, I got his autograph on my own autograph picture, my picture I brought, and it's autographed. It's framed. I had it in a plaque, and the picture, he autographed it. And I have the picture of him actually being there. But it was a long time ago, it was many years ago, when I was working at Ingalls. And that's a good while back. Around 92, 93, 94. I don't know what year that was. And I have met wrestlers in backstage. I have got wrestlers in free places where they were signing autographs. Didn't have to pay a thing for them when I was getting tickets to WCW Nitro when they first came to the Balo Center. And I have Tony Schiavone's. I got Ric Flair's free. All I did was pay my way into the building. And he signed I knew he was going to be there, and I took the thing for him. It was my Great American Bash 87. And I have that actually on my phone. And the picture of that actual Tully Blanchard and Ric Flair's on there. The one I need is Arn Anderson's and Lex Luger. Lex Luger is going to be there, but I don't know how I'm going to get that one. There's no way. Unless I got a friend that can pull that off for me, but I don't trust him with my stuff. I probably could trust him, but, still. I got Ivan Koloff's autograph free. He was middle sitting in Walmart. And they was having some kind of big show downtown at the Farmer Memorial Auditorium one year, and I got his on a thing. He used to didn't talk for a good long time. He had nobody around him. We were talking about the Nikita Koloff Goldberg thing, and it was kind of cool chat. I love stuff like that. It's like right now I'm dealing with my friend. He's looking for a wrestling challenge from March 3rd, 1991, called Wrestling Challenge, WWF Wrestling Challenge. He wrestled The Undertaker, David Osley. I found somebody selling them, but I don't know if he wants to pay. I seen another guy selling the second one, a second person selling them, but they're a lot more. I don't know what he got to talk to them and see if they're on there. That one match he's wanting is on there, and from that year. And that's a hard one to find, because The Undertaker did some nasty things to him during that match, because of what I read from the highlights of it. of how it went down. Somebody spread acids and stuff all over him from the urn. Kind of bad and everything. I don't know. Just I'm gonna try to get him. I'm gonna end up sitting down. We're gonna talk about this stuff. I want him on my show. He's been thinking of me a lot for doing research and trying to figure this one out for him. I'm sitting here with my Sting t-shirt on today, getting ready for the AEW Dynamite. Watch it tomorrow. We got baseball first. Spring the series of baseball starts tomorrow. Atlanta Braves takes on the Philadelphia Phillies in Philadelphia tomorrow around 2:30 or 2 o'clock. I can't remember. I know it's on television. Go Braves. And you got MLB up there ready to go whenever we get back and trying to figure all that stuff out. I already got next week's wrestling show to recording, so I won't be here for that. But anybody looking for a house in 122 Oakland Drive and 120 Oakland Drive is up for sale, I've noticed in the neighborhoods. I don't know why these people moved out, but they've only been there for 2 years. But my show is brought to you by the Easter Bunny, the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. That's a fun one to watch. And the fun part is when they go and look for eggs, you see Christmas decorations for sale for 70% off, still in the middle of April. That's funny. But, or call it Easter Dotson, Peanutty. No, I'm joking. He's been a sweet doggy today. He's called it's gloomy outside and he wants to sleep. It's like it's tired and it's rainy. But, I collect autographs. I love autograph collecting. I have baseball's autographs. I have pictures, a lot of pictures and trading cards and stuff like that autograph. I even pulled autographs out of a pack before. One of them I bought at Walmart one time. It was Lou Brock. It's an autograph card. Blue Sharpie on it. I have the whole half of 90, I think about most of the 95 Panthers football team on a football, even the previous owner, Jerry Richardson's on that ball. Sam Mills, Kerry Collins, a lot of big names that used to be was there at the time when the Panthers started in 95. That's one of my favorite balls. I have autographs from every coach that's been in Clemson, from Danny Ford all the way to Dabo Swinney. And I have C.J. Spiller. I have another guy that was from Burns High School. I have his autograph. I even have Marcus Lattimore when he was with the 49ers, when his agent got it for me. I even have Monica Seles' autograph from tennis. That was my big thing back in high school. I think I started in 90 or 91. I had a t-shirt airbrushed to her. But all I have is a picture left of that shirt. I don't have that shirt. But if I try to get that shirt now, it costs me a lot of money now. Back then, I should have got a bigger size. I could have wore it longer. But oh well. Just talking about, the big thing in collectibles. It's like the Funko Pops that just popped up. I started collecting them several years ago. Actually, we started with I got her the Aaron Rodgers and Clay Matthews Funkos, and then my Funko collection started running rapid after that because I wanted certain ones. I even have a lot of good bobbleheads. My first one, I think, was the Cleveland Browns football player in the middle stadium McDonald's did. Found it at Goodwill. I think that's where it started, the collecting, because they started showing up in Goodwills, and I was picking them up left and right, and a good deal. And these Miracle Hills and Goodwills and all that stuff. I even have the one that used to be the Spartanburg Herald Journal one. I have his bobblehead. Let's see, I have the Greenville Drive Reedy Rippett one, That's a rare one because they don't have no more of that one. There are a lot of different ones and everything. I'm putting in a little bit of trying to help volunteer at the Shoeless Joe Jackson Museum because my great grandma's, her dad was first cousin with Shoeless Joe Jackson. She's a cousin, we're a cousin. The whole family's down the line. That's why I started for the family of Shoeless Joe. It's only for the family. That's why I kept it closed, and I invited a few certain people in there. Let's try to learn the history of more what my family is about, and on the Shoeless Joe Jackson. We'll get into more of that on another show. I'm hoping to do a lot more on that, and we're going to talk about baseball on this show. We're going to get it all out. We're going to be starting moving movie reviews, I hope, soon. Regal Cinemas opens back up. I see the Godzilla versus King Kong just went up. It's actually playing now on HBO Max and everywhere else. In certain theaters, if you can go there. You calm down. You being a good dog. What's the matter? But, that's, the way things go. Trying to figure out what else. And a lot of things going on in South Carolina Comic-Con. There's, that's going to be a big thing coming up on April 17th and the 18th. I will be there on April 17th somehow, some way. We hope. You ain't about to miss the man. I got the man radio show, especially. I will be there my own self, and I'm the only person of my show. I'm the owner and producer of this show, and ever since they changed my Spreaker.com to /user/GreatDemand, it made it look better since they've done that and they changed some things. They must have done some upgrades and stuff to it because it made the show look better when it goes on YouTube. All you do is type in Greg Tuck, you'll find my page there too. You just Google Greg the Man Radio Show and you can find it pretty much anywhere. Radio.com, pretty much most of the ones that you can find, like TuneIn Radio. I love being on that one. Because TuneIn Radio I hadn't listened to in a while because I got SiriusXM. I listen to on my Ashley thing. On my phone here. We listen to it in the car a lot. I love the 80s at 8, the 90s on 9. Sometimes I listen to like 2K. And then I'll listen to 70s on 7, 70s on 7. Hard to pronounce that. What happened to Martha, the person who was the other VJ on the 80s on 8? What happened to her? She disappeared. We all had Hunter and all them others, but nobody, what happened to her? She just don't want to do it no more? Oh, well. But I don't know. That's for another show, too. But I'll be back Thursday. Well, okay. I'll do a Thursday show tomorrow, and then Friday show, we're going to be interesting. I know it's Good Friday and everything. Easter's coming up on Sunday. The Easter Bunny is coming, and Peanutty, you want to bite the Easter Bunny? And joking away. Like, he's telling me he's going to bite Santa Claus. What's the matter? Like you upset. It's like it's raining again. Just got inside before it started pouring again. Ooh. I don't know, that might have been a car. But we're getting ready, prepared for going out of town. Everybody going to Louisville, where the Gardner Radio Show will be broadcasting from there. From Kentucky. We will have pictures of the Louisville Slugger Museum. I can't wait to get that bat up there. Hope they have some cool bats. I'm looking for that big, bright red, glossy bat that Darno has for the Atlanta Braves catcher. That bat is awesome. I do collect baseball bats too. I have a big black bat that my wife got 1 year for my birthday, and I have several. I even have those 2 of the Greenville Braves baseball bats back there that are blue with a sponsor. Yeah, they was given out by Channel 7 when my dad worked there, and I got those too. I have other bats that are, one of them is actually a player that played for Pittsburgh Pirates. He's got his thing on it. You can tell it's been used by them. It has his name in the team. Usually you don't find them with a team name. much unless you get lucky there like I have. I want to ask a bat with a Brave name on it. Excuse me, and everything. But you never know if you're going to find those either. It's like, I always want to get a bat somebody used at the Greenville Drive. My wife talked me out of it. I always want to get a black bat. I kept saying it over and over. But I learned how to, I always learn how to make deals with people and get things when I want it. It's like this statue, it's a Super Bowl. I used to collect stand-ups and stuff when I was working in grocery. My first jobs, and you take those things and you're like, okay, you got this big Super Bowl thing that's moving. And I told my boss, he was like, want me to work? I was like, I will. You let me have that display. You let me have it. I have pictures of it too before it got screwed up. It worked cool. It was one of my cool ones. There's some things I wish I still had back then. I had a lot of cool baseball hats, like the Braves winning their first National League championship, and in 91, 90, I had 92 one, and I wish I had kept those, and I have the actual pins of the World Series still, and I even have some 95 and 95 World Series ring. I even have the Schuster Jackson's 1917 World Series ring. A replica of it, but it's still pretty cool. I even have the 91-92 National League Championship ring in there too. Of the Atlanta Braves. A replica of that one. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty ring. Let's see what else. I have a lot of cool wrestling stuff too. I have a bandana of the Rock and Roll Express back from the NWA Mid-Atlantic, Jim Crockett Promotions. It's kind of rare. It's hard to find. You can't even find that. I got lucky and found it at a Goodwill too many years ago. And I grabbed that sucker up when I saw it. Back then. It was right after wrestling was kind of going downhill a little bit. After the changeover, when I found it, stuff's in the middle of other stuff. I think it was in Greer before they ever did some moving around. They moved that Goodwills around so much. I remember when I found it. It was a pretty cool find. Now, I used to have a friend of mine. She worked at the Pick a Flick video stores, and she helped me get some of the cool wrestling stuff. I have a medallion of the Royal Rumble. I have stickers of the WrestleMania wrestling, something, I don't know what that was, and trading cards of wrestling there. I have some autographed cards that I found in the TNA's wrestling cards, and I need to get some AEW wrestling cards. I don't know if they've done those or not. I need to get some of those. That and my NWA and World Championship Wrestling stuff. I have some big time wrestling cards. I even have Sting's rookie card of the NWA rookie wrestling. I even have the friend of mine I was talking about have his autograph card. He autographed it for me. I found one and got it autographed. We were sitting in and I was like, I got it with me. You want an autograph for me? Thank you. We went out to eat with him that one time. I'm hoping we'll be able to sit down. I'm going to sit down with him. We're going to do a show on wrestling. We're going to have to, it's going to be all out. This show is going to be so big, and it's going to be, because I can ask him any question I want, and I know the answers, and I know where they're going to go, and I know what to ask, and he wrestled for Jim Crockett Promotion. He wrestled for Vince McMahon. You probably heard this one I talked about before. He's done a lot. But, yeah, wrestled some big names. Sting. I found the videos up on YouTube, and it's like, well, where'd this one come from? I don't remember this one. He even wrestled the Road Warriors. I have seen that one. Live on WCW. On TBS. I actually had that video because I wanted to post it on video up on YouTube. It didn't last long either, but they cleaned his clock. But I better jump out of here, and I'll be back tomorrow for the Thursday show. Then we'll have some information on the second dose of this vaccine and let you know how it goes. If I'm sounding awful, oh boy, you know how it's going. But this is Greg Man for Greg Marion Show. Peace. Get me out of here. Joe Greg Morton. There you are.